Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, aka the Ugly One, and as always, my amazing co-host,
Hot and ready. Good morning.
Hot and ready, Tefleezy Fosheezy on a Sunday morning. How's it going, my guy?
Oh, it's raining right now. There was
It's
a
about to
blizzard
rain.
yesterday.
See what I'm saying? We talk about this all the time. We talk about this about how your weather is super bipolar. On today's episode, we actually have a special guest. Matt is gracing us with his presence. Welcome to the show, my guy.
Thank you for having me.
So on today's episode, we're going to talk about how Autopilot, Shmautopilot, you know what? It's sad, but at the same time, we're going to say a little bit more about it because there's some detail that was left out. Also, why the Biden tax plan doesn't affect you and you should hold on to your positions, right? And that and many more. If you haven't yet, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below, post notification bell, and give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like this content. And if you guys want to interact with us, drop it down in the comment section below. And with that being said, let's get to it after the intro. Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, the Ugly One, my amazing co-host.
Hot and ready.
Hot and ready like a Caesar's pizza. Caesar's pizza. I like hot and ready pizzas. You know what? That used to be the lifeblood. You used to walk up in a Little Caesars, give them $5, and you could get a hot and ready pepperoni pizza. Is that still a thing?
It still is out here.
It still is. I like to pay extra $2 for the whole meat thing. That was a lot better. Also, if you pay another $1, you get a garlic dip. Imagine the arteries that were clogged when you're dipping a hot and ready pizza into a whole garlic butter dip and then eating it. Imagine the pain of your heart. On today's episode, guys, I know, I'm kind of hungry too. On today's episode, Matt from our Discord channel, a good friend of mine actually, is gracing us with his presence. How's it going, bud?
Good, man. Man, I can't believe you guys do this so early. I'm fucking sorry.
Hey, early, man. It's 10 o'clock over here.
Because John's on mountain time.
I actually woke up late today.
We did this in the...
Look. So I'm having my famous iced mocha latte, right? And look at my coaster. Beautiful coaster, right? It
is, dude. That coaster is vinyl flooring. So you know what? That's the reason. That is the main reason why Home Depot hasn't dumped yet, because you keep buying vinyl flooring.
First of all, this stuff is free. My wife had like a dozen of this. Like, first of all, I'm still short Home Depot, and that guy, that stock wouldn't just come down at all. Like,
I tried shorting it 2 weeks ago. I failed.
I mean, we get another chance this week with Home Depot, but you know what? Let's talk about earnings this week. We have a lot of things to talk about, So, but yet first, let's get to know Matt.
Let's get to know Matt.
Thank you for coming on to the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. I watch you guys almost on the daily.
Thank you very much. Tell us more about yourself. Tell us why or how you got into trading.
Well, I'm from Stockton, California. I moved all over the north side Bay Area to Hayward. I got into stock market. Nico Reyes is actually a friend of mine through one of my best friends, and he married your sister. So,
yep.
It was during the pandemic, and you posted, stuff about stock market. I seen John, didn't know what it was about, and then, kept on seeing it, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should give it a try. And then all my friends were talking about it, and then now I'm like hooked.
So you first thought that, who are these two clowns?
Well, I know Nico was always, a stand-up guy. He was always, he was very active, and, he's hella funny. Always make people laugh. So, seeing this podcast, I was like, oh man, like you guys got something going. And when I finally watched, it was probably like season 2, and I was like, okay, I need to do some research, and then like these guys knows what they're talking about.
So where did you find us on Netflix? Hey, we're working on something with Netflix.
Hey, don't short Netflix then, man. Don't short Netflix.
But yeah, thanks for having us again. So you mentioned you got interested in the stock market. Well, what sparked? What made you interested about the stock market?
What first sparked me was Ferdy and Nico would post on their story. I didn't know what's the terminology or what I'm looking at. All I seen was numbers, and I was like, damn, these are fat numbers. And I messaged Nico. I was like, man, bro, you hella rich. So he was like, no, I'm lucky. He's being humble, and I was like, okay. And then I saw him more often. I was like, okay, man, like I think I need to ride this train or something. And it's actually, I love it, man. I love it. I think it's a passion that I wish I had a long time ago. Started early,
but you never learned this stuff, right? It's the beauty of not even the beauty, I think. And I've spoken about this in past episodes, is that our generation, right? Our generation was never taught this in school. Our generation was more of the, especially us Filipinos, right? It's either you're given 2 options as a Filipino living in America. You're either a nurse or a mailman. There's only 2 things. You get 2 choices. It's like if you open up a choose your own adventure book that's written by a Filipino immigrant, it's either you're a mailman or a nurse. Now, in school, there's no mailman course, right? But there's also no nursing course. So it's either you choose one that suits you best. I hate blood. I'm not going to do it. I can't. If I see blood somewhere, I get kind of squeamish, right? But I also don't like delivering mail. I used to like to deliver to females, just not males. But you guys should have expected this was going somewhere. No, but if you take a look at it, especially in the public school system, I don't even think in private school they teach it, unless you're like in an academy, right? In public school, you're allowed to join academies. But still, at that point, they're still not allowing you to learn more about the market. It's more like, hey, try to balance a checkbook, and that's it. Or do your tax, do a W-2 your tax. And that was the best financial education you could possibly get from the public school system. So you get curious. You want to do something more with your life. And the pandemic has definitely taught us something, that what we do on a 9-to-5 basis is not sustainable.
Yeah. Oh my God. Isn't that scary?
That's scary. Like, that's the scariest part.
It's a life-changing event, right? And it's only been a year, and a lot of people, lost their jobs and had to switch over. And majority of these folks, that was their lifelong career, and next thing you know, ended like that, right? And you have to switch careers, and some of these people have families, right? And like this pandemic alone changed a lot of people's lives, and seeing the stock market, just run up within a year sparked a lot of interest, in people. And in social media and the media itself, they portray the stock market as a casino, right? Because one year...
Wait, hold on. It's not a casino?
One of us. Well, in the past year alone, if you look into Robinhood, millions of accounts got, well, I don't want to say got decimated, but were created, right? And we're not talking about, other brokers as well, where, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, Schwab. But just in a year alone, a lot of folks think that the stock market, it is a tool where you can just put your money in and then expect, and that's the key word, expect money out, like with profit, right?
Mhm.
And that's never the case. That's not true. I mean, you got to do your due diligence. You got to put in some work. But a lot of folks, got lucky. There's tons of like doji millionaires.
Oh yeah, those guys
that were created in the past month alone. There were a lot of Tesla millionaires that were created in the past year alone. Who knows? I mean,
2 years.
The past 2 years, yeah.
Past 2 years, yeah.
I had shots in both of them. I'm still not a millionaire.
Right. Because it's like, again, it's the game of psychology. And I want to note something here too. So when Matt reached out to me initially about the stock market, I told him, I basically showed him what I knew, right? I told him, hey, download Thinkorswim, start looking at charts. I told him, I'm an open book. Ask me anything that you want me to ask. I'll definitely answer for you because I want to get you to a level where you have that kind of comprehension on a basic level so that you could start making your own due diligence and start running your own research and start running your own plays. One thing that really struck me out of all the people that we've interacted with, right? And this has been an amazing journey for us. All the people that we have on the Discord, all the people that we talked to, Matt's the only one that I personally interacted with that's actually done paper trading. So he did the whole paper trading thing, and he actually, like, on the Discord, he tells us a lot of the plays. Or like, I haven't even caught wind of things that he talks about. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. That's dope that you're bringing this to the table. That's something that's very valuable, in my opinion, is because we, like, John and I have our own our own families. Right. And we don't have the kind of bandwidth to keep doing and running the research place because our portfolios are very different. So my portfolio might be heavy on a certain stock. John's portfolio might be heavy on a certain stock. We're both fairly diversified in our own right. But to have your opinion come into the table to give us another set of eyes, that's valuable to us, right? That's definitely valuable to us. So thank you for that.
Yeah, and that's what I love about the Discord, just the TD community. Like, everyone is so welcoming, and everyone likes to share their ideas. And no matter how bad, by the way, no matter how bad the idea, always good. And we always talk about, watch out for this, watch out for that. There's transparency. That's what I love about it. It's
not a winning day every day. I haven't won in like a month. Like it's I haven't won shit in a month. We all make mistakes, and I think that's the beauty of it all is we're fairly transparent when it comes to being wrong. Not a whole lot of gurus everywhere in the social media space will tell you that they've lost a trade. But I mean, that kind of, I wouldn't say, for sure. I think it says that we're fairly, it's fairly humanizing to know that the people that you run plays with are not all winners.
Oh, of course. We're
not false prophets. I like that.
Last month, so I journaled my trades, and I only had a 40% win percentage. That was hard. Yeah. But see, ask
me.
And I was still profitable. Winning 4 out of 10, that means you're losing six trades out of 10. But I was still able to come out profitable because I stick to that rule of let your runners run and cut your losers early, right? So if you have 6 losers at $100 each, and you have 4 winners at $200 each, right? You're at the end of the month, you're still coming out, plus 200. I'm not saying that it was plus 200, but you get the point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you, Matt? Go ahead. Finish before I myself.
Oh, no. Let me finish it real quick. So, like, for example, who asked me? So someone asked me on the Discord. So why are you still holding onto Home Depot? And I said, well, yeah, it is a loser, but my conviction is still there. I have to cut it at a certain point, right? And someone did ask me about Lockheed Martin and why am I still holding it? Well, I held it all the way to support. Okay, because at one point I was only up 700 Friday, and then I think it was Monday or Tuesday, I was able to sell it for 14.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so I held it, right? I held it because the strong conviction of it's going to touch 379, and it did on the dot, and that was a trade plan. So shout out to Paco for asking all the right questions. But yeah, you cut your losers early, and then you let your runners run. That's worked out for me. So for the folks out there who's looking for a trade plan, just slap that on your wall. That's it.
Ask me what my plan is.
Get a new ice maker machine.
I have no plan.
One of us.
So speaking of plans, like what I mean, especially now that you're getting your feet wet, and I see that you have been making your own plays, right? What are the rules that you abide by when it comes to your trades?
You're talking to me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, I just, as always, you have to, believe in companies you believe in, do your due diligence. Also, like a technical analysis chart is pretty important for me. But I think my issue is the holding losers part. And I've only been trading for since January of 2021, and right now, I mean, you see what happened last week, man. It was a crazy week. What was it? It was like on Tuesday. That was
Thursday.
It was a fat dip. So
Thursday.
My portfolio is taking a hit, and I have probably 8 different calls, and I was like, man, okay, maybe I need to let go of some of these. But the expiration date, is what gives you a chance to let it sit or let it grow. So,
what?
Yeah, my plan. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But yeah, my plan is to hit a certain percentage. Usually, because I'm just starting off, if I'm up 30%, I'll set a stop loss.
Perfect.
I don't want it to go any lower than this. But there's times where I should always put a stop loss, but I'm learning that okay, now I messed up, and
sometimes it's a little too late.
You got to take the loss
it
sometimes.
Happens.
Yeah,
that definitely happens.
How do you do your due diligence, your research on a stock?
I go to multiple sources. I mean, you guys do post the resources on Discord, so whoever's watching, you guys should join Discord. It really helps out. But usually Seeking Alpha is my main. Twitter's on point. Even if it could be biased, unbiased. You pick and choose. I follow this Trade Alert, I think it's called. Yeah, but that one is pretty on point too. And then of course I usually message you guys. So I was like, oh, what do you think about this, Nico? What do you think about this, John? And I get multiple perspectives. So that's usually how I do about my due diligence. Because honestly, I'm starting off, and might as well have someone that's a veteran in this in this field or in this game.
Have you when you're in a middle of a trade and you're just waiting for it to pan out, do you ever realize that emotions play a big part of this?
Oh, for sure.
and how so?
So I mean, everyone knows that big companies like Facebook, Tesla, you name it, it goes up. You can look at the 5-year chart, but people don't realize the dips. There's gonna be times where it's gonna dip hard, it goes back up and it dips even harder. You zoom in and it's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. People don't know the details of doing the stock market.
There's
So like for
there's a-
example,
yeah, go ahead.
when you're what's your recent trade?
Oh man, my recent trade was Go EV. So it's the electric vehicle.
Canoe.
Uh,
Canoe.
Canoe. Yeah, that's what it. Yeah,
Canoe.
GOEV. So I think that one's at expiration 820. I'm
Mhm.
down. I'm down right now. I'm like down like 300, three something. Did
Okay.
a few contracts with them, but yeah, I didn't notice how it could kill you, man. So that's what I'm learning, and just stop looking at the portfolio because I said it, far away, probably trying
Mhm.
not to mess with it, and that's the thing. Like you said, patience is the game,
Mhm.
and that's what I'm trying to learn. But
And
with Apple, Nico, shoot, man,
yeah.
it was the last month. That was horrible. Yeah, that was my
No, but
first call, by the way. I was like, I'm gonna ride with Nico. Me and Nico
but
did
if you would
Apple
have
call.
held that, right? If you would have held
Oh,
that,
dude,
there was some time there. There was some time there,
man.
and there was some time for you to average it down. So, you reached out to me the other day about Disney,
Right.
and I think this is definitely something that I follow too. Is the rule of averaging down. So, if you're in like, there's a scenario where you get into a trade and it's a little too early, but because there's no real way to time the market. There's none. You cannot, right?
Right.
And in order for your trades to pan out, there's two options. It's either you hold through that dip, or you try to find a new bottom and average down. Those are two options. Or you cut it and you cut it as a loss. But we're not talking about losses here, especially if you have more time on your calls. So the idea here is, if you still believe in the stock, again, based on your due diligence, right? In Disney, you don't bet on the mouse. You never bet against the mouse. The mouse always wins, right? You go to Disneyland, they fleece you for $130 for a piece of popcorn, just one piece of popcorn. Just one piece of popcorn. They fleece you $700 for a sip of soda, maybe just a bubble in the carbonation. That's $700, right? So you never bet against a mouse. So what I've learned also is, especially if in those plays that you've done your due diligence on and you have a really strong conviction on, if it dips, I hope that your position sizing is small enough initially so you could just add more and just keep averaging down, because dude, once it pops, that's when you really see the gains. That's
Right.
when you really see the gains. So thanks for reaching out to me about Disney, because I had a feeling that you were gonna let that go pretty soon, and you had you were gonna
I
let go
bought
of
it
that
at
pretty soon.
187, and it's like at 182, something like that. And I
Two
was like,
210. You have
$5
210.
make a big difference, y'all.
Yeah, definitely makes a big. No, it definitely
Wow.
does make a big difference. Thanks for that. Let's get to the lightning round. John, are you ready for the lightning round?
For the lightning round, I mean, majority of it is going to be the same questions, but hopefully you watched the last episode. So, I mean, it's completely up to you.
All right, so the lightning round, we are going to talk about your answers. We are going to take notes. So go ahead. We're not even going to time this, because the last time we timed it, Paco froze again. We don't want to freeze.
You sure he didn't hit the red button? It looked like he hit the red button.
No, there was no red button involved. Let's go.
All right, brother. Matthew, these questions are going to be simple. It's either you pick one, or you pick both, or you pick one. That's it. So, Netflix or Disney Plus?
I gotta go with Netflix right now.
Mickey D's or Burger King?
Mickey D's.
Yep.
Herpes or crabs?
Crabs.
What'd you say?
I said crabs.
Okay, good job. Mercedes-Benz or BMW?
BMW.
Swing or day trading?
Day trading.
Options or shares?
I'm gonna go with shares.
There you go.
Carpet or drapes?
Carpet.
Hold on, man. Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel?
Oh, Wonder Woman for sure. Come on.
Oh hell yeah, of course, man.
Hold on one second.
Come
That's
on.
debate. You know what? I'm gonna put a pin on that. Keep going. I'm gonna
Dude,
get back
Wonder
to that.
Woman, bro. Come on, man.
I don't know, dude. Brie Larson is a baddie, bro.
No, Wonder Woman. She's from Brazil, bro.
Gal Gadot. Come on,
Steak or
bro.
lobster?
There's
Wait,
no
is she Brazilian?
No
I
comment.
thought
No,
she was.
but she's from the Amazon. The movie, they came out of Brazil, bro. Like Wonder Woman, like, come on now. Anyways, steak or lobster?
Lobster.
Android or iPhone?
iPhone all day, man.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
I see you have a lot of shoes on the background. Jordan or Kobe?
Jordan.
Of
Sorry,
course.
Kobe.
All right. Camping or beach?
Man, I like the beach.
Beach. KFC or Popeyes?
Popeyes.
Hookers or blow?
Hookers.
I cannot. I think that's it. I'm gonna cut it off right there.
No, there was more. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. We can do this all day.
You can do this all day.
Mhm.
I actually don't have any more. Nico, do you have some more?
Starbucks or Pete's or Phil's?
Starbucks.
Throw a bone in. Starbucks. Okay. X videos or Pornhub?
Pornhub.
You know what? That's actually very interesting. There's not a whole lot. Like, all right. Do you find that the selection on the hub is more than X videos? Is there a difference in selection? I feel like there's the same. Whoever runs their search engine optimization is amazing.
I know that. I don't know. But, I heard that.
Oh, you heard from a friend?
I heard
from a friend.
From my friend Toby. Same friend that you have. Yeah, but I heard that they're gonna Pornhub is gonna start doing just Pornhub only. Like you can't do other videos from that's what I heard. Right?
That's what you heard.
That's what I heard.
Like an Only Hubs.
Only Hubs, yes.
You know what? If they go public, I'm excited.
Dude, you come up with these crazy names, man.
Matt, like you have a. I want to meet your friends because is that what you guys talk about?
No, John, I want to meet your friend. Your friend always has an options question.
Hey, you know what's funny is because I kept spamming on Discord. All right, guys, last chance. My friend's asking me. I'm about to hop on AMC right now. What do you think?
Bro.
Is that the same friend?
Same friend. And I ended up buying AMC calls for June. So that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Something there. No, I feel like AMC. There's something there. I have a feeling that AMC's about to pop.
Dude, the chart's beautiful.
The chart's pretty. The chart's definitely pretty. I think that AMC is one of those stocks that can make some more gains as the momentum for reopening happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it has a bad rap for being a meme stock, but I mean, come on, AMC is, they're taking revenue, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Yes, it's a reopening play, but like, let's use Mortal Kombat, right? You can stream that at home and make your own popcorn and make your own cocktail drink or whatever.
But that's going to go away.
And that don't matter. I mean, like, you really think movie theaters are going to be here, for the next 50 years?
No, not the next 50 years. Don't get me wrong, right? But from a short-term perspective, a lot of these movie companies, a lot of these movie theater companies are going to want to have that revenue going into the establishments because the rents, the leases are still up. They're still paying the leases.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, right?
Yeah.
Movie companies, movie production companies have an incentive to have the movies shown on the theaters because they make more revenue that way. Because and let's get this, like, how many times, like, during the pandemic, how many times have you wanted to go to a theater because it's an experience?
Plenty of times.
I mean, plenty of times, right? Me personally, I wanted that's all right. Let's boil it down. Going to a movie theater, you kind of like equate that experience to what?
I've actually never taken a family to a movie theater. So like my kids, they're gonna be like, "What's a movie theater?"
No, I know, I get it, but you've taken your wife on a date to a movie theater.
Actually, no.
What?
Yeah, man.
You've never?
Dude, like I can tell you all the dates that we've gone to, but we've never gone to a movie theater.
How have you circumvented a time-old tradition?
Oh man, like there's so many places to go to than a movie theater. Movie theater is nasty, man.
Can you actually write a book about places you would take a girl on a date to? Because personally, a movie theater is kind of a default
for example,
thing.
There's behind Chili's. That's a spot.
Wow.
Behind Chili's, you're gonna put Netflix on your dashboard. Movie theater. No, but you know what I mean.
Let me
right,
set this up real quick.
Let me set this up. Like, but you know exactly what I mean, right, Matt? Like when you're young, the first date idea is usually it's a movie.
Oh, for sure. And that was actually one of the only ways for me to go out. I was like, Mom, I need to go to the movie theater. I want to watch this movie so bad. And next thing you hang out with your friends, and I couldn't go to parties. Like I was I couldn't go to anything when I was in high school.
Right? That's like you kind of equate movies to a better time in your life. Like for example, like one of my most memorable movies that I've ever seen in my whole life is The Last Samurai. Granted, weird that Tom Cruise was the last samurai. Weird.
That was the last movie in the movie theaters?
No, that's not the last movie I've ever seen.
Okay, my bad.
So from my childhood, right, I was like growing up. My dad took me to a lot of movies because that was something that we bonded over, like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. But The Last Samurai, because I love samurai movies. But it's weird that Tom Cruise is the last samurai. Very weird. So we actually saw it in the movie theater, and I kind of like in the back of my head, like every time a movie theater pops up in the conversation, it brings you back. There's some nostalgia there, right? And I think as the reopening play happens, AMC Cinemark is going to see some gains because people are wanting to get in there. Right? In recent days, I mean if you guys watch anime at all, the new the Demon Slayer movie just dropped. And a lot of people are actually going to the theaters and watching that.
I still have mixed feelings about movie theaters, man. Like,
no, I get it. There's always going to be some mixed things because it is dirty. Don't get me wrong. It is gross.
Yeah, man. Because I've had a few friends that told me that they worked at different movie theaters, and they're like, dude, those seats don't get like cleaned at all or sanitized or whatever. That's thousands of seats. You really think someone's going to be like wiping it down?
I mean, not during this time. I mean, it's a choose your own adventure book. Like you at your own risk. But I feel that if we're taking a look at the stock itself, there's going to be more investor sentiment on the positive side because of the reopening.
It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. I mean, nothing lasts forever. So, but I think once the reopening happens, I think you got a good car right there.
I feel like your position in AMC is going to be. That's gonna pop.
The chart's nice. I see 12 at least.
Again, we're super late on this.
Dude, I'm 4 for 4 for AMC.
What do you mean you're 4 for 4 from AMC? We lost 3.
I didn't lose 3. I cut it at even.
Oh, you cut it at even. Okay, never mind. So I am 4. 0 for 4 for AMC.
It was AMC's pretty quick. So I mean it dumps quick, but if the chart's with you. Because remember we introduced the TD STEMI, and
is it alive? Are we going back to the TD STEMI?
Oh God, no! It's been dead. We were a week early. It sucks. That sucks. But yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date on the AMC trade. So,
all right. So let's get to a new a new game that we like to play with our guests, right? This is something that this is another cockamamie scheme that John and I came up with. We're gonna use Matt as a guinea pig for something we call earnings draft in the spirit of the NFL draft that's about to happen next week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that next week? The NFL draft's next week?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Is it?
I gotta double check.
Is it?
Wow.
That's far from the fantasy draft that you and I have, Matt. By the way, Matt's also in my fantasy league. Bro, I stopped caring. Because of
that's the thing. I was like, man, this guy stopped caring, and then everything he posts on Instagram was like stocks. I was like, man, fuck this. Like, fuck this league. But
you won, right? Who won? Who won that league? You did, right?
Jason. It was Jason.
Oh, Jason won again.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
2 years
in a row.
Oh my god,
2 years in a row. His first time was last year. Second time, man. I can't believe it.
Bro, that win has an asterisk. You helped him. There's an asterisk there.
It was. I mean, I almost made it this year, dude. I was semifinals.
Yeah. I remember that. But yeah, in the spirit of the NFL draft that is happening, I really do believe that it's this week. Let me pull it up real quick. It is this week, the 29th.
It's a busy week for earnings.
And also a very busy week for earnings. We're now going to play a game called the earnings draft, where we will take one day out of each day out of the week, where we're going to talk about the plays that we want to take, and then we're going to make one pick each, right? And at the end of the week, if Matt has more points than John and I, then he wins a TD mentorship worth absolutely $0, but it's amazing.
Hey man, it could be worth more because a lot of people they'd want to pay for this.
Shout out to Jeremy. I mean, Jeremy won the first one. That's your friend, right, Matt? That's your boy.
Oh yeah. So yeah, shout out to Jeremy. We went to school together.
Germs.
Yeah.
No, you guys went to school
Papa
together.
Germs.
So shout out to Jeremy. He won our first one, and I hope that you also win this one, Matt.
That's
so
sweet.
Right here we have the earnings calendar. We're gonna do a snake draft. We're gonna start with our guest as the first draft pick, and then we're just gonna go up and down the list until we all pick one. And then at the end of the week, we're gonna keep updating you guys and see who wins this one. So on Monday, we have all these companies getting ready to report some earnings. Matt, do the honors of picking your first one.
I'm gonna do the hype and do Tesla.
All right.
Damn it, man. Damn it.
Bro, that was inevitable, bro. I saw that.
Yeah, coming. Like who knows these companies except for Albertsons? What is this?
John?
I'm having a hard time with Albertsons because I'm there every single day, but I'm gonna go for AGNC.
AGNC.
Yeah, because that's one of my favorites. Real estate investment trust pays 12 cents.
It does pay a dividend. So that, how John always talks about the dividends. He loves that. I am actually going to take Albertsons.
Dude, Albertsons solid, bro. I was going to pick that.
Not to be confused with Alberto's, which is the corner store. Matt, what's your next pick?
Man, I'm going to do UPS.
UPS. Is UPS reporting?
Yeah.
No, we're still on Monday. We're still on Monday.
Oh, Monday.
You get 2 picks today. Let's
see.
Oh, no, 1 second. My bad. It's a snake draft. It's my pick. We're going back and up and down.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. I am going to pick Phillips. And then John?
Are we on
Monday still?
Oh man. I'll do all these other crap companies. I'll do One Main Financials.
One Main Financial.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do NXP.
NXP. Now, explain your pick. Why did you pick NXP?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything.
Because it looks cool.
Because it looks cool.
because a lot of these look like local banks or local something.
Yeah.
Just not big companies. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It does look cool.
All right, let's go to Tuesday, which a lot of companies are reporting on Tuesday.
Tuesday's awesome.
Pretty solid here. We have FireEye, which is a popular play for John. You have Texas Instruments. You have Waste Management. You have BP Oil, Starbucks, Teradyne, Visa, Crocs.
Raytheon.
A lot of plays. A lot. Enphase too. Oh wow.
Yep.
Eli Lilly. Dude, this is a crazy Tuesday. I like this Tuesday.
3M.
Go ahead, Matt. 3M.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go with Microsoft.
Why are you picking the good ones, man?
Oh,
Are you bad,
Microsoft.
dude?
Microsoft. All right.
Come on, like you just can't go wrong.
All right, John. I have a feeling I know exactly what you're gonna pick.
FireEye.
Oh!
Because it's first of all, it's cybersecurity, and we've been on a tear. This past quarter alone, I think they're gonna do well.
I called that one. FEYE is the ticker symbol for FireEye. If you guys don't know, FireEye cybersecurity. I knew it. I had a feeling. I know you.
You really think I'm gonna pick AMD?
All right, so you guys are missing the big point here. I'm going to take Google here.
Well, yeah, I picked Google too.
All right, so my next pick, since I get to pick next, is Crocs.
You picked that last time, bro.
Didn't it win?
They did. Isn't it because of Justin Bieber?
Dude, I've seen. All right. Remember a time where when we saw Crocs, it was just for nurses.
Yeah.
Right? But there's a late resurgence of people rocking, even like, dude, some of people's favorite rappers are wearing Crocs. And it's baffling to me because I never look good in Crocs. Every time I wear Crocs, it looks like I'm about to clean a bathroom.
In a hospital.
in a hostel.
Or a hostel.
It doesn't look good. Sorry. So, but I do like the partnerships that they've come up with the Biebs, and I think that they are going to have more gains here. Matt. Oh no, it's John's. I'm sorry, it's John's.
You guys are missing this one. UPS.
Ooh,
there's a reason for that.
Yes.
Okay, remember? I think back in December, right? I just have a good memory. Back in December, we were talking about how vaccines will be moved by UPS, FedEx, and some other shipping company, and that happened. We're talking about March and April already, and I think they're going to see a huge revenue jump because of these contracts. So, my pick for Tuesday would be FireEye and UPS.
I'm liking it. Yeah. I'm liking it a lot.
It's solid, bro.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Waste Management.
Waste Management.
Hey,
out of all the companies here,
Waste Management is a solid dividend play.
All right.
Your garbage pays you.
What we call it? It's what we like to call garbage time.
Yeah, dude, imagine garbage paying you. Come on, man.
All right, let's take a look at Wednesday. Wednesday's crazy. We have Boeing, Apple, Shopify, Facebook, Spotify, Qualcomm, Teva. Is that the Coca-Cola company?
No.
Which one's that one?
No, Coca-Cola already reported last week.
Ford. I'm sorry. That's Ford. Wingstop, the power of lemon pepper, Teladoc, Humana, Logitech, Yum Brands, ServiceNow, SiriusXM, eBay, ADP, MGM, CME, and Century. This is a jam-packed day. This is going to be a solid day on Wednesday. I might not even want to sell any cable. I might
just
go YOLO. I might go YOLO Logitech.
Okay, who's next?
It's Matt.
I'll go with Spotify.
All right, Spotify. Shout out to Spotify. If you guys don't know, our podcast is actually hosted on Anchor, which is a Spotify company. So shout out to Spotify. John?
This might be surprising, and I'm not picking, the big ones, but I'm going to pick Boeing. Because...
What do you mean that's not big? That's big.
No, you thought I was going to pick Apple or
I wasn't going to go there. I knew you weren't going to go there.
Yeah. I'm going to pick Boeing is because, in the past few months, they've had numerous orders for planes. For example, one of them's Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the reopening will help their forecasts.
All right. I believe that too. Boeing. I'm going to take... Oh, no, a second. I misspoke. Matt, you wanted Shopify, right?
No, Spotify.
Not Spotify.
Wait, where is Spotify? Is Spotify
right under?
Right below Shopify.
Oh, I'm tripping. All right, for sure. My dyslexic guys. All right, I'm actually gonna take Shopify. Shout out to Shopify. Our online store, TradingDaddies.com, is running on Shopify. So if you haven't yet, make sure that you guys get on there. Robinhood sucks at 15% off for a code. Matt, show us your shirt.
Matt, what are you wearing?
This is it, Chief. This is it.
It will be.
Man, that's my trademark.
I know. You should put that. You know what? You want to make a canvas of that?
Oh yeah, huh?
I should make a canvas of that.
Yeah.
I'll make a canvas of that.
I got plenty of space.
Just for you. For you. So my second pick, this is gonna be a no-brainer. I'm gonna take Apple here.
Come on, man. That's easy.
That's easy. I'll take Apple here.
As much as I want to pick Facebook, because I am a firm believer of Facebook and I think they'll do well, but I want to surprise you guys with ADP.
Ooh, man, that was my next pick.
The reason being is that unemployment claims are actually coming down.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. That's going to be harder now for Matt.
Yep.
I'm going to just go with Facebook because you didn't pick Facebook.
Oh, Facebook it is.
Facebook is solid, bro. I'm giving you a point.
It is. I feel like eBay could have been an easier pick for any of us.
Actually,
really.
that would have been good because a lot of people. I mean, I never really looked up their stock, but I'm a firm believer in eBay.
I like eBay. Thursday. Caterpillar, Amazon.
It's mostly pharmaceuticals.
Sandstorm, Neo, Merck, Twitter, McDonald's, U.S. Steel, Overstock, Skyworks, Domino's Pizza, Gilead, Western Digital, Vertex, Altria, short Altria, by the way, Dexcom, Thermo Fisher, some biosciences.
I'm going to pick Amazon because I just bought a gazebo from them.
Oh!
I mean, I buy everything. Who doesn't buy shit from Amazon? Come on. So
a gazebo. Tell us more about this gazebo dream that you have.
Well, we just got our tax refund, and we're gonna set up the backyard because it's all dirt, pretty much all weed, and we're planning to have something for the summer.
Nice. Always solid. John.
Oh man,
I have a feeling here. I have a feeling here.
I own a bunch actually on this side right here. I would have to do Twitter.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna go Gilead, dude.
I know. I
think so.
Gilead actually doesn't do well on earnings, but they pay 4%. Like you can't beat that.
No, you can't. I do like the Twitter move, though.
Yeah.
I do like the Twitter move. I feel like Twitter will move. Just make sure that you guys aren't holding the positions through earnings. Make sure that you guys protect your capital. I would play the run up to the earnings and then play the reaction afterwards. I would actually go. You know what? I have a feeling that McDonald's will beat for sure. That's an easy play. That's a no-brainer for me. McDonald's.
So for the folks who've never seen the movie The Founder, great movie.
Great
movie.
movie.
I've not seen it. Is it?
You should watch it,
No,
and you're
have
gonna
not
be
seen
like,
it.
wow, McDonald's is not a restaurant. Well, it is a restaurant company, but they're more so than a restaurant company.
They're not. They don't only serve burgers. They serve more than that.
Yeah. Diabetes, real estate. Throw in real estate in there.
Well, diabetes and real estate. The diabetes and real estate. The two main components of the U.S. economy is diabetes and real estate.
You're right. There you go. We just basically explained to you what the movie's all about.
Diabetes and real estate. All right. My next pick, actually, I feel that. I'm gonna go with. Actually, hold on a second. This is gonna be taking a little longer here because I feel that MasterCard is reporting. I'm gonna take MasterCard.
Damn it.
Is it?
I'm gonna take MasterCard.
I'm surprised we didn't plan.
Where's MasterCard?
I'm surprised no one picked Visa Tuesday. Visa's more
Visa.
Yeah, Visa's more solid than MasterCard.
Yeah. Fuck. All right, I'm taking MasterCard. MasterCard is underneath, above.
I didn't even see that. That's a small logo.
Yeah.
Whack.
All right, Matt.
Good pick. Is it me or is it John?
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, it's you.
Oh no, it's John. It's John. I picked. It's John.
Oh, it's me. Gosh, I want to pick Caterpillar, but the thing is, the infrastructure proposal won't happen, up until next quarter, right? Why is no one picking Neo?
Because it's made in China.
I mean,
I don't want to jinx myself, dude. I still my 20 calls are alive, dude. I'm not trying to.
All right, so this might be a curveball, but Overstock.com, because it's just
dang.
If you look at their stock, back in March or April at the lowest, and it ran all the way. You probably like 10 times your money.
Oh yeah, for sure. Easy.
Who would have thought? Overstock.com. Seriously.
All right, easy. All right, Matt.
I'm gonna just go with Neo.
Oh, there you go. There we go. Let's take a look at Friday, which is our last day. We have ExxonMobil, AbbVie, AstraZeneca.
Yep.
Colgate Palmolive. Thank God for Colgate Palmolive not trying to create a vaccine. Stick to toothpaste. The Clorox company. Also Clorox. Shout out to Clorox. Chevron, Weyerhaeuser, Charter Communications, Goodyear, and L3 Harris.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Matt?
gonna go with ExxonMobil.
ExxonMobil. John?
Easy. AbbVie. Solid. They pay, I think, 5%.
AbbVie. I'm going to go ahead and take Goodyear here.
Like our year?
Yeah, we're having a good year. My second pick for Friday is Colgate Palmolive. People still brush their teeth, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Colgate.
Yeah. John?
AstraZeneca.
AZM,
I picked two pharmaceuticals. I'm into pharmaceuticals. They pay nice.
They do. Last pick.
I want to pick Chevron.
Chevron. Solid Chevron. I'm liking that Chevron call. All right, so that is it. It is now a lock for the earnings draft, and we will report to you guys next week on who won, and hopefully Matt wins this one. And that's it. That's definitely it for the earnings draft. I want to get into some current events. Tesla had an accident last week when 2 people sadly died, tragic death, when their Tesla caught fire after running into a bush.
A tree.
Bush tree.
There was a bush, and then there was a tree behind it.
Traditionally, there's always a tree with 2 bushes.
That too.
2 bushes. That looks like tree tree with two bushes. One thing that I did, I was watching some YouTube earlier, and Tom Nash, a YouTuber that does some reporting on stocks, actually brought this up. So he mentioned that there was a map of, hold on a second. There was a map of where the crash happened. You guys see this?
Yeah.
Right. So this is the house. This is the house. This is the house, and it's 500 feet to that bush where that tree is. Right.
Oh.
So what happened was, it was around 11:30. They were 11:30 at night, mind you. They were having dinner, and then the owner of the car took his friend into the Tesla to show off his Model S, and he has an affinity for fast cars. He used to own a Ferrari, from what the reporting was. And they started driving, and then right here is when the car decided to go do a straight shot. Now, self-driving doesn't engage that fast. So it's impossible for self-driving to have been working if it was only 500 feet. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
So I would definitely watch the video if you guys want to take a look at that. But I do think that it was an accident. But I think that they kind of got too overconfident with the self-driving feature of the Tesla, and that's the reason why they sadly they ended up crashing.
Interesting.
So yeah, so it's very interesting how a lot of consumer reports are now saying that Tesla self-driving isn't baked correctly. A lot of reports saying that the Senate wants to investigate Tesla for self-driving. I'm like, dude, look at the facts. This is 500 feet.
Yeah.
You don't pull out of your driveway to expect it to run. This isn't the Jetsons. You still have to man the car.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So also another topic that I want to discuss is the new capital gains tax. So Thursday, we saw a fat dip on Thursday, unnecessary dip. Matt, how did you feel about Thursday?
Man. Well, yeah, my portfolio I was up and then I was down. That was the first time I
definitely.
That was the first time I've ever experienced that. I was like, oh yeah. You know how people say the market is rigged? That was pretty rigged, because it was even just one sector. It was almost all the sectors.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So I pulled up this article, how the Biden capital gains tax proposal would hit the wealthy. Yeah, the wealthy. Let's just talk about that real quick. The wealthy, right? Capital gains tax currently right now is, if you have a long hold in a position, you're taxed at a lower rate than you would just getting in and out of the position, right? Short-term capital gains tax, that's not going to change. So if you're day trading, that's not going to affect anything. Because you're still going to do what you need to do in order to make those gains, right? For the long-term holders, again, you're not going to get taxed until you exit the position. And by the time that you exit the position, you wouldn't care. Would you really care if you're making that much already? Let's just say
I say taxes would be the last thing that you want to worry about. Worry about making money first.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're going to have to pay taxes regardless.
Exactly.
There's two things inevitable in life, or maybe three. The first one is death. Second is taxes.
Taxes, yeah.
And the third one is pooping. So you can't avoid taxes unless you're super rich and you have like loopholes that you exploit, right? The thing that really bothered me is, like, I hear this a lot on the whole in the whole financial, like, YouTube market or whatever, like the whole guru scene, right? Everybody's like, the market crashed, the market crashed, the market crashed. The market didn't crash. The market corrected. The market overreacted, right? And again, I can't stress this enough. The market is not a direct correlation of what the economy is doing. It's not. So the people who sold off positions early that made the market dip a little harder, unnecessary. And the next day, what happened? All-time highs.
Yeah.
All-time highs.
Irritating.
It's annoying. It's annoying. We're over here bag holding as retail investors because we get the crumbs of it all, right? A lot of people panic sold because obviously they don't have that kind of discipline, right? Other people will probably got hit with a bang margin call, which I understand the bang margin call scenario, but does that really affect you if you're not making millies? I mean, it's not affecting me. So I held. I think it's just annoying how people are saying the market's about to crash. The market's about to crash. No, we're not going to get into another pandemic. It's not I mean, yeah, cases are spiking, but it's not like we're going to go back to March of 2013 where it really dumped. It's just to me, it's annoying to know that it didn't really it shouldn't have affected us, but it did affect us. And we were like, what the hell happened? I stood up, I did this, I walked into my computer, I'm like, I'm not going to do this anymore. So I left. I couldn't trade the rest of the day because it was super annoying. You know what I mean? But as a new trader though, Matt, how did that make you feel? Like you know, like you've heard from people before that the market is definitely rigged. It is definitely rigged. We know that. Right? But as a new trader, does that discourage you at all?
It kind of did, to be honest. I mean, no one likes to see that happen. And I mean, but after like a day of just holding my emotions in, and I mean not holding my emotions, but I hold on to all my positions pretty much. And then I was like, you know what, this is house money. You know, this is money that I made through
house money.
Oh, excuse me, I've never used that term before.
House money.
I use profit, but house money.
I like that. What a degenerate. House money.
House money.
Well, pretty much it was just money that right now what I'm using is money that I profited from stocks. So it's like I'm not losing anything. That's the way I see it. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, now I got to watch out.
In honor of that, Matt, I'm gonna make you a shirt that says "This is house money," just for you. This is house money. I like it. I really do like it. This is house money. I like it.
Hey, I'll get it for sure.
No, I'll send it to you. Don't worry, I got you.
But yeah, I mean, it was a roller coaster, but you had to pretty much endure it. Yeah.
So when that all happened, granted that you trade with us, you're in the Discord. Have you ever thought about like, hey, if I was trading alone, how would that just make you stop at all? Like altogether?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so glad that I have you guys to like go to, like just message. Sometimes I don't want to message group. It's just like, okay. And I was panicking. I told you about Disney. I was like, oh, should I hold it? Should I sell? It's like, or like, do you think it's gonna pop up? But yeah, I mean, it's way better to trade, with people that knows what they're doing, or even just a group of friends.
I like how when it started dumping, the influx of pictures of ice started coming in.
Yo.
Oh man. So thank you, Matt, for joining us today. We really do appreciate it. Enjoyed the good times and laughs. I hope that you had a wonderful experience. With that being said, final trades. John, what are your final trades for the week?
Roblox, RBLX.
Roblox. We're doing this?
Yeah, I believe in a company. I'm going to look into most likely a $70 leap call January expiration. I'm going to do 2 ads on this one. I see it as a long-term play, and I just don't want to manage it anymore. So
set it and forget it for John for Roblox.
Yeah.
All right. Matt, anything?
Man, for earnings?
Not for earnings, just like trades that you want to execute this week, something that you're excited about.
I mean, I'm just gonna I'm average down on Disney again. Like I'm still a firm believer, like I said.
I like Disney.
Disney's solid.
Yeah.
For me, I am actually looking at a position in Coinbase. I think it's time.
Yeah, we looked at it. You texted me
good.
last night.
It looks good.
It's expensive though.
It's expensive, but remember what I showed you?
Yep. But
I sent you that spread.
Yeah.
So there's a way for I gotta find out if this is even executable. I'm pretty sure it is. If we buy a spread initially for the leap call, so you get it super cheap, and just let the sell side expire out worthless, you get to keep your leap still. You're just letting the other one expire worthless. Because you're taking you're buying the leap, but you're also taking a credit on the sell side because you're buying in the money.
All right. I know we're extending this, but the thing is, I think to me, it's better if you wait for the lockup expiration.
Wait, there's a lockup? Oh, did it?
Well, yeah.
I don't think there was a lockup because they already sold out.
There's always going to be insiders selling, but give it like 3 to 6 months, and then that's when I would personally start selling calls.
So this isn't the bottom yet.
Oh hell no, I don't think so.
No? Okay. So I guess maybe some more patience. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'll keep it on. Let's keep it on watch. Just keep Coinbase on watch because ultimately Coinbase is one of those stocks that you really want to hold.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can you imagine holding a stock on the market, like on an actual market?
Of course.
That's definitely going to be helpful. Yeah. So that's it for us today here at the Trading Daddies podcast. Thank you, Matt, again for joining us. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like this content. Drop the comments in the section below. What else? Follow us on our social media. Follow me at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trade. Follow us both on Trading Daddies. There you go. John. Matt would say he'd rather be trading. That is a Monday shirt. That is definitely a Monday shirt. TradingDaddies.com for all your merch. 15% off. Robinhood sucks. Matt, you want to plug in your social?
Social Security? I got you.
Don't put your Social Security in. Don't do that.
No. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. And looking forward to training with you guys in the future.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. With that being said, let's get trading.
Yeah.